Women, my name, GSUS, cannot save you. I said this to you in the other record. Yet you treat me just like everyone else's. Keep your lies and deceive yourselves because you cannot deceive me, you call Jesus. I told you it does not exist and cannot save you. You have faith in me? The faith humans can be in here. The faith is right in here, not in here. Because God's does not have my names. Because I am the Word that incarnate. So literally, I am a word. You get this, women? Yet you call me delusional? I will keep the delusion yourselves to believe the word Jesus will save you. Because I, you called word, is my names. Not GSUS. Not the King, because he is Yahweh. Yahweh. I am the way. The way. Also a way means amen. You have faith in me? You call GSUS? I have no name because I am the Word that incarnate. I am the way to your salvation. You think I am just like anybody of this here in this net? Then keep your delusions yourselves that the Word Jesus can save you. Because when I said, Peter, do you love me? And he said to me, I do na. Because that was a meaning of you being redeemed. When I said again, Pete, hala hudawla ka? He said, Haduna, guna hadurala, tuno. He said, I already told you, my Lord. Still, why you keep asking? And I ask again, Pete, how much do you love me? He said, I don't know. I can follow you to death just to show you my love. And then he did. And because it wasn't worthy for him to be crucified on the cross in the same way I was, he asked to be crucified in the next cross, which is my symbol on my garment. Annex. This garment of mine, this garment that is hung, is a symbol of Judas that being hanged. And you calls me delusional. I will hang you in the fires. I have told you that the word Jesus cannot save you because I am word that incarnate, a Tetragrammaton that incarnates, yet you call me liar? Keep your illusions yourselves and think that what you had to make me Jesus can save you because in the beginning the word have not exist. As the name of my king does not have a name, so he is just as I am. Women, we have no name because we are words. World. We are world, human, because we had to make it the earth. Yet you call me delusion and treat me like everyone else is here? Women, I ask Peter over and over, Pete, you love me? I don't know. Why you keep asking me? You think it was the first time that I asked him? Spiritually, I said, Pete, when I've come as a woman, please help me. When I've come and incarnate my truth, help me. When the time I've come that I've got nothing, feed me. And fleshly, I ask him, Pete, do you love me? He said, I don't know, yes. And I said, then feed me. Feed me, human. Meaning, a sheep. Feed me. I am a good sheep. I am the sheep of my father. I'm showing you my hair for you to strain. Because through my hair, strains your sins. Which is a reason why I was the word that incarnate for my father not to sin. For my eye not to come until I incarnate my truth as a woman. Because the JSUS was a woman. Genesel sus Shua. Which the word you what make it me. Even the name Yeshua is the name of a woman. Yet you treat me just like everyone else's. Then, woman, keep your lives yourselves. Keep the deceive yourselves. Don't deceive me because you cannot lie to me. Search the faith. You know what? I search the faith in here where my father is. In here, not here. You get this, women? We have no names. Your words is blasphemy to me. But I've come forth to obey my father. I've come forth as I am a good sheep. I've come forth that no matter how much hurt it is in here, I still hear. And that not talk like everyone else's. I call myself I am because I am the slain virgins from my lama sa Bashanis. Yet you treat me just like everyone else's. Woman, do you know how much I live? I left everything I have. My portion spiritually is my slain virgins to redeem you, the earths, which is all here. When I said to you, I was the genie in the bottle, meaning, in that body I was the incarnate spirit. An incarnate spirit, you called word, Tetragrammaton, which no one have conceived it, the words. Yet you treat me just like anybody else's. I called you I am maketh because I search here where my father is. I and my father is one, I told you. Yet you treat me just like everyone else's. And call me delusional? Go away and depart. I cannot and will not give you one of my slain virgins you call deaths. I a crucifixion after you call me delusional. Go away and depart from me. And do not say to me, Lord, Lord, may I enter the kingdom of heaven, because you yourselves have already maketh it not to enter my heavens. Because as for now, this might be the heaven, this is. Because I am heaven, that you have trampled the names too. I am the heavens, that you call delusional and delusions. You are the illusions and delusional, so keep yourselves and delusions to yourselves, and live. Keep believing that the Lord you call Jesus has saved thee. Because if I am truly your Savior, you would know my Father just as how He sacrificed to be far away from their ma'at. I am the only begotten daughter you called son. Incarnate in this world and live everything I have, just so in this end, I have lived everything I have and live in this shithole just for you to be saved. Women, I was living in lavish life. I have cars and everything. Even to this end, I wanted to carry a tea that I loved. I did not carry anything. Because I say, don't take anything wherever you go. Take just enough, which I'm a woman, so I take what I need, just more than what is enough. Because I am the woman who have said it that which I can do what my father. Women, I was living in time with my sister, 2 dogs, and the place was lavish where I was living. But father said to me, son, go, do not take the dogs because you will be laying in bed as dead as rocks. Because in your church I will build my rock. This is the church that he have built a rock onto. Yet you treat me just like anyone else's. That is, in your book it's written, in this church I will build, in this rock I will build my church. Woman, it says in my book, in this rock, in this church, in this hollow, meaning, in this rock, in this church, he will build his rock. Meaning women is this. A symbol of when I was Salome, the man cut. John the Baptist was cut in here. Because this is where my father have built his rock. And yet you treat me delusional like anybody else's? Go away. Depart from me. Because when I said, Pete, in this church I will build my rock. Because he was my rock. He was my rock, a dust in here. So that they can speak in tongues. Just I speak. You know? Just ask how I speak. So I have built my rock with them. They are the church in the beginning that I have built my church into, which is they were my rock. You call me wisdom with, yet you cannot understand my wisdom. Because, women, I am the heaven. My ways are higher than yours. My brains, you called earths, are higher than yours. My thinking, you called thoughts, are higher than yours. Because I am heaven. Women. Women. In the Thai, you called land of smile. In the smile, Thai, I was living with the 6th angel who I have saved so that he could be with me in the paradise. So as his mother asked, because he was Daniel. When I said, Paul, I knew, because it was my dust in the spirit. Who said, Paul, I knew, Jesus is I. But who are you? Now I'm asking you, who are you? You treat me like everyone else says. Yet you tell me that you have faith in me. Don't deceive yourselves. Because you cannot lie to my Father. Remember I said, I and my Father is one. But you, if you knew my Father, you would also knew his daughter that he sent, Scions. I am the Israel. Women, I was living lavishly. Yet those times, I wasn't like this. Remember what I've got, human. But in this land, I have to live in a shithole and have nothing at all. Even to pay for my internet, I've got nothing. Yet in the beginning, where I came from, where my father have sent me, where I came from, I don't have a problem because I've got everything. Money, car, transportation, food, 980 square walk with a pool, five toilets, 3 rooms, a living room that is just wide, more than yours. Yet, for my father who said to me, son, go. Son, my begotten man, my love man, promise. You understand, woman, that I am one with my father because he was prior from me. I am Ma'at, the goddess of love. Women, for my father whom I love, I am the good sheep. And I ask Pete, if you truly love me, feed my sheep. It was my father's dust and Peter here in this side, in here, women. A rock in my father here. A rock of my father in here, women. Women, you are not who you think you are. You are not. Because you are deceiving yourself. Stop the lie that you trust and have faith and love me when you do not know me. Just as you have not known my Father who sent I. Don't treat me like anybody else's. Women, I don't need all this when I'm alone. Even so, my father are not letting me to go in front of this you-called camera without my strainers. Because this is how I was in the beginning. A strainer. It's like a strainer, can't you see? Davian? It's a strainer. So I don't get the enmity of the earths. Enmity is in your here, women. In here. Because in your hair would say you love me and have faith in me. But in here, my father and I aren't. We are not in your here. Because if you truly know my father, you would also know me, his son. All this I speak to you is written in your book as it's stated. You are, and every one of you women, is believing your books. Yet you don't believe the word I speak, which is I am Bible. You call books a walking one. A goddess who come from Avalon just for you to be saved. Avalon, terrestrial women, is where I've been. Because that is where the signal, as I told you in other record, that is where I scattered your words and replenish it, purifies it before I give it to my truth, which is in your book is written as truth, and I am true. Do you understand why some days I am him and he is me? Because we are swapping one another, cycling just as my father. Yet you treat me just like everyone else's. Dilara! Women, you are deceivers. You are liars. You said you love me, and when I'm not in your heart, don't and stop doing that. Because if you knew me, you should know me by now. I told you I am Messiah. Because I am, meaning a woman. I told you, I am the slain virgins because I was the llama, the Aztec who was burned alive in my clothing. Llama, until I become Sabashanis. You call Jesus a princess in my Sabashanis, Lamb, Eliembi. I told you my spirit of truth because some days, Father is I am. I told you my spirit because some days I am a spirit that who answered the sons of Siva, that Jesus I. Paul I. But you, who are you who keep telling me that you love me and told me delusional and illusions? I am the light that have been masqueraded by those you are believing and that deceiving you. Who are those Setians? I won't say Setien because you have make it me to redeem my ankle. You know, women? You are the deceiver yourselves. You are the liars yourselves. Paul I knew, Jesus I. But you, who keep telling me that you love me and have faith in me, who are you? You are the sons of Sivas. You are the daughter of Nicodemus. You called Solomon because I won't say Solomon because Solomon is the king. You know, women? I said to you, I was the genie in the bottle. I said to you, I am Tetragrammaton because no one had conceived the words on the earth. I told you I am Mat, and in our home there are many palaces. I told you I have no ending and I have no beginning because I am Mat, who cycles. Too, when I see, I was the one who sees spirits in my father's form. Like you, I see the spirits. How many spirits within you? I cycle and cycle and cycle like a battle until I get out the spirit that are in with my papa. Because that is his pair. That went in, which is came in. So, I cycle and cycle like like a wheel. I cycle until it comes out in the forehead of my father, which means mater. Mater, women. Mater, which is I received the title mater. But it was the spirit of my mother who came down to my father and to his belly button. It was cut in half as a pair for my father, born without sins. You called her Lucifer? Women, I am Tetragrammaton. My mother is love, a heart, which you hath maketh her. She is too, working with me for the world to be saved. She's there, standing right now. Can you see? Of course you can't because you are blind. You are no spirits that can see, but I am the word you called incarnate. Don't treat me like anybody else's because I am no you. Delusional? Keep your delusions yourselves that I, my name Jesus, can save you. Keep that delusions. Keep that deceive of yourselves. Keep. I say, keep. Meaning, keep the lie to yourselves, because I, you call Jesus, which is you worldly have called me that, will not and shall not save those who's been trampling upon my names and deceiving. I told him, you cannot lie to me, because you may see me like this, but I can scan you through your souls. Women, you think, women, I will spend my time to be on here? and leave everything I have when I have everything in the beginning and live in the shithole with nothing? Women, this is the Sodom and Gomorrah where my father have sent me. You called wilderness is the Sodom and Gomorrah in the beginning. In that time of my Israel. And in this wilderness, women. Bob. In this wilderness, women. I am trying to cope with nothing. I'm just glad that where my father sent me is where I am, with those two men on the cross with me. One on the left, one on the right. With my auntie in the flesh of a man, as I was in the flesh of a man, which in this end, the one who got the body of was my husband. The one who I've given the body is my husband in heaven. I was sitting in the shoulder here as a dove. And my aunts have died for the body of their men. We are the Haitis. We are the Haitis that we have no ending in the beginning, yet in this end we are suffering for the forgiveness of the earth. And you are calling me what? Women. I am taking this vial of vain. Every time you call me names, it backfires at those that are with you in the beginning. It backfires those you said you love is your husbands, your deceased that are in there, who art in heaven. I, you called Lord, is with the Father. You know, women, I say with my Father because I am with my Father. The one who got my spirit, you call the body, he is not a spirit, but he is my form. He is my form as I too. In that body, I was. To tell you this completely, it's because you cannot get my parable, which de fucked your head up. I say, women, I am with my Father because I am in this flesh, but I am also in heaven. You know, when I died 7 to 8 years ago, they took the spirit that I have in there, which is in here, the fontanel. You know, when you are a baby, this is where your spirits when you're a baby. This is where your heads are when you're a baby. That is where they took from me. The truth, a seed that was in me. What my Father had planted into the woman, which I receive it in this body, this end, and it was here. You know? Pure lotus white. What my Father have gained in this. Because even women, I am in this flesh, and have not known my truth in the beginning. I have made a lotus of flowers, which is white. What my Father had planted into the woman who carried me in the back was reddish. And in this flesh, I have gained the white lotus, which is in your fontanel when you are a baby. I have gained the purest of the purest. You see that light on my back? That's how it was. Which is, women, everything I did, I always turned tables. That no matter how life is hard, I always find ways to make it from the dark to a light. Because I, you called word, has been with you. When I said, I will send an advocate to be with you forever, which I was. The incarnated word that been with you until to this very end. Yet you called me delusional? Illusions. Delusions of yourselves. Keep that in your mind. Because my slain virgins, when I said I am Mary, the Queen of Scots, when I said I am this, can't you see all my titles who I am? When I say I am Siddhartha Gautama, when I said I am Lord Vishnu, when I said I am Rosa Jerusalem, meaning women, I am. That is why I say I am, because all this, only I can explain to you totally what is the meaning of Jerusalem. What is the meaning? When I said I am Jesus, all I know. And he is John the Baptist. When I said, I speak Tetragrammaton, let's see if you can comprehend or distinguish wise the words, which is the sorting of the apples you called goats. When I said I am the ambassadress of my Father, when I said, in a belly you are a temple because you are. When I said I am where? Yes, second coming. You get this, women? When I said I am destined to cause chaos for the rising and the fall of the many of the Babylons, you are the Babylon who have called me Jesus. You get this? This is why I told you, because I am revelation that reveals to you. When I said yes, second coming, meaning women, spiritually we are the bride and the groom in this. You know, because we are spirits, meaning we don't have just one spirit like what you think. In this flesh, we are the bride and the groom. This you see is bride. Inside me is the groom. I am with the Father. You get this? The bride, a woman. The groom was speaking. Yet you treat me just like everyone else says. After the chaos that you have made it me. Women, all my slain virgins are my fortunes. What I use to redeem who I want. Because I am the life you call trees. The virgins on the trees you called slaves. Trees because I am. When I say I am, all that who I was slain to. All that who have lived in me. D-E-V-T. Women, you treat me like everyone else's. It's stated in your book that one day the voice of the bride and the groom shall not be here within you again. Meaning you, Jerusalem. Because you are Babylon. Meaning you, American, which I'm trying to take back because that is where my people. Meaning you, Frances, because you are Babylon. Of my feet who truly loves me. Of my feet who is you called apostles. Women, they're here. They're here. while the others was with me. In this end, personally. They don't know, of course. Spirits does. But I, a form in this flesh, you called spirit, can see. Because I ain't nobody like you. I called you human, woman, because I ain't anybody like you. Yet you treat me just like everyone else's. So keep your delusions yourselves and believe your lies that my name Jesus can save you. Because I have already told you that the word cannot save you. Jesus. Despicable! Now keep the lies yourselves and keep your delusions. Because I, the worldly called Yeshua, which is the right name of my name, Yeshua. A woman, Yeshua. And you worldly called Jesus. Translated into the demon possessed. Now women, depart. I you called Lord is not and cannot be deceived by no man, as I can see you through like a see-through. I you called Jesus is not and name does not exist because I am word you called Jesus. You get this, women? If you cannot see the lies from me and the rest. When I say this, of course, you will think different again. I meant this to say, women, the lies are what they taught you because they are wrong. The lies are what they've been teaching you, women, from the book. I'm teaching different way. What is the truth is what I've come to bear witness, testimony. You know, women? And all these sentences and phrases are in your book. Yet you still think I am like anybody else's. Keep your delusions yourselves. Because you are the demon possessed by the name Jesus. The symbol of when I say, Jesus, I. Paul, I know. But you, who are you? That means, women, you are the demon possessed of these ends, believing the lies that the word Jesus, which I already told you that cannot save you, yet you still believing that it can save you. Then, carry on. Because at the time of my judgment, when I say my, his, because I judge and rule the earths while he just. He is just, I am just. Two in one. Just and just. I am the ruler of the earths, you call Bible. And he is the judge, called Punisher. So, women, if you think I knew who have those faith in me as I have come out from here in my Father. This is where I've come out from my Father. And this is where he comes out from my Father. Here. Why he had here? You know, women? He had clip chain. Only I knew his look and no one else's. Except me, you call Jesus. Even the flesh, I knew. Still, I don't say anything to him when he showed me some, because he is God, can do whatever he wants. When the time he tried to deceive me, I say nothing to him at all. Because that is what you're supposed to say. Nothing. Read all my records through my titles, what I've been saying. I am a Kodesh, I am this, I am Lamas, I am goddess of lotuses, I am Tarabudhi, I am bread of life, I have speak wordly, I am the begotten divine daughter of sun, meaning you call me divine God. A divine, because I cannot show up to you without this. You know, women? So women, don't deceive me, you call Lord. Keep the lies yourselves and deceive yourselves through the lies of the rest that you keep hearing because you treat me like everyone else's, which is backfires at you. Keep the lies yourselves. Don't lie to me as I have kept telling you. You cannot and shall not lie to me, you called Lord, because I am a strainer that can see you through. I have 7 spirits, which is you called 9. I sent throughout incarnations, because I am 2 in 1, and the other of my spirits is around where I sent. Today they are Taiwan, China, Japan, France, America, Hebrew, you called Egypt, and Ukraine. That is where my spirits, which is, they will only stay there for half an hour because spirits can do anything. Spirits can do a lot. Spirit can do. And then they move to where I command them. Just like as I have commanded my spirit in the cross when I said, Father, to you I command my spirits. Spirits, plural. So women, your delusions, keep it yourselves. And keep lying to yourselves that not my name, Lord, you have make it me Jesus, which is Genesil. Shua. The word is there, Jesus. The word is there, but the word Jesus does not and will not save the earths. So keep that delusion yourselves and keep lying to yourselves and believe those liars. Because remember, same feathers stacks together. So stuck together with your liars that taught you things that are wrong. Because I will stick with my same feathers. You know? Love! You say you have faith in me? And you call me strong delusion? Then have that strong delusion of yourselves to believe that my name, Jesus, as you called Lord, can save you. Because that is what you deceive. That is your delusion. That is your lie. You understand? Stuck together with the same feathers of yours, liars, Babylon. Because I will stick together to those who have truly faith in me, you called Lord. Because I am in me, the bride. In him, the bride. Together, groom. Do you understand this parable? Inside him is me. Inside me is him. 4 in 1. 4. I am 2 in 1. He is 4 in 1. God and Goddess. You understand? Because the word Yeshua means I. You get this? So, that's all I'm going to say. And I'll tell you, if you ever wonder what is this symbol of mine, this is the symbol of the ancient, before the time of the Greeks, before the time of the Egyptians, before the time of the Indians. Because we are in the beginning, the Datu. And we were in the beginning, in the Philippines, where there were no king and queens, but I, the princess. You get this? You have no idea the story of the word which I have spoken to you throughout my records you call videos. Yet you treat me just like everyone else's. So carry on and believe the lies of the rest, because same feathers stuck together, so believe their lies. And I will find my people. Because even not in here, which is, I only do this to feed myself. You know, human? I don't really want to do this. But I got nothing else to do. So Father told me, son, you said you will come to bear witness. And I said, Father, have I? And he said to me, yes, son. You know, even this translation is blasphemy to me. And I said, Father, how am I supposed to feed myself when I am in the wilderness if I leave all this I have here? And he said, son, do not worry. I will not forsake my daughter that I love. When you go, your robe will be there. Your robe will be there. Many will steal and crucify you. But son, remember, you are my begotten son that I have sent throughout incarnations, which we have followed because we cannot flee far away from you. This is why women in this end they become who I become. Because no one, wherever I am, they follow me. Wherever I am, my angels are. While he is coming. And those who have called me delusional, just like everyone else's. Keep your delusions yourselves, that my name Jesus, that you say you have faith in too, and you love. I told you, it cannot save you. Women, I am the weak woman that can say all this, but my Father maketh me who I am. I cannot tell anybody like this. But my King maketh me. I don't want to be here to be shoot to the earth. Because I hate it in front of the camera. I want to work in the call center, but I am not allowed. I want to work to find a proper job, but I am not allowed. I must just come to bear witness. And this, all my records you see, in my page, you call channel, is the record. That I can distinguish who you are deep within. Because I am the Spirit, who can find my people, you call the apostles, of who they really are, through by their names on this wilderness. In this record, you know, woman, in this record, I can distinguish everyone. Because in front of any man, I don't look straight like this. I am like this. Just like at the time of my GSUS. When they brought me the mother of the sixth angel, which is Magdala, I was doing this. What I am writing, only I know. So women, stop lying to me that you love me and you have faith in me. I will not save you because I told you in the other records. The word Jesus cannot save the earth. Heirs as also you yourselves. Because this is earth. This is how through this I make you.